how to video work in the HTML. Actually, HTML video is the one of the element. This video element is used to show a video on the web page. Here it controls some attributes. You have to add video controls like play, pause and value. It is used to include some of the attributes are width and height. What is the meaning of this? You have to specify some width and height of the video size. Okay, next I have to use for the source element. What is the meaning of here? Source element is to allow you specify the alternative video files which the browser may choose from. The browser will use the first recognized format. What is the meaning? Source meaning you have to mention the source content path name. That is the meaning of source. Next, the text between the video and video closed video tag will only display the browser that do not support the video element. Actually, you have to mention here it do not support the element. What is the meaning of this? You have to display the video by using the video element. It contains source tag. The source tag is you specify the source of the video content. You have to use two attributes. One is the width, another one is the height. You have to specify you have to change or you have to reduce the size by using the width and height attributes. You see the example here. You see HTML and body. I put the video. What is the tag is video tag. I put the width is 400. Next, I start with source. Source is the one of the element. By using the src, you'll know that src I already used image tag, image src. Src means source of the content. The source video path is, file name is, you have to mention the file name and which type this. This is the file extension type. Next, I will put this the video source. Next, you have to close the video. Okay. Next, I put the one of the paragraph line video courtesy of I use for link tag, that is a anchor tag, a href. This is link with this some source file, source web page. Then the target is blank. What is the meaning of blank? This is open the another web browser. Is the content is Big Bang. You see this, I have to upload the video by using the video tag, and you have to mention the source of the content by using the source tag. You see the output is, you have to run this. You see the output here. You have to, your video file is uploaded to your web page. This is the HTML video. HTML audio. The HTML audio element is used to play an audio file on the web page. Actually, we have to use one of the audio element. The audio element tag is used to play an audio files in on the web page. How it's work? Actually, it contains three tags. You see, first one is controls. What is the meaning of control attributes is add audio controls. Number of controls that are like play, pause and value. This control attributes are used to the add the controls of the audio. Okay. Next, the another attribute is the source. You know that what is the source attribute? It is used to allow you specify the alternative audio files which the browser may choose from. Actually, you have to specify the source of the audio file. Next, you have to mention some text in between the audio. The text tag the only display the browser that do not support the audio element. What is the meaning? This is the, if the audio will not open the browser, the in this text informations will see the browser window. That is the attribute. What are the attributes? First one is controls, second one source, second one's audio open and audio close. In between you have to type some text. What is the use? First, control tag is used to add the controls of play, pause and value. What is the source attributes? The source attribute mention the source of the audio file. What is the use of this test content? Actually, the test content, the audio will not open or will not support for the browser. The test content will display the browser window. You see the example is here. You see here, as usual, HTML and body is closed, body and HTML in here audio. I mentioned this audio, so I upload the audio file of the web page. The controls. What is the meaning of control attributes? You have to add the play and pause of different control is the right. So you have to mention this control attributes. What is the use of source attribute? You have to specify the source of the audio file. I have to use for source. How to specify the path of the file? By using the src attribute. So src equal to the file name is horse.ogb. என்ன type? You have to mention this is the audio file or video file. I have to upload the audio file. So I have to mention this is the audio file. This is the file extension. In one more file, I have to add this is the audio file. Its file extension is mpac. Okay. Here, if I have to put some test here, your browser does not support the audio element. What is the meaning of this? Actually, in this, I have to upload the two file is there. The two audio file is there. These two audio files upload it in our web page. The web page browser, the browser window did not support these two files. The your browser does not support the audio element. This text will store in the we see in the output of the web page. Okay, here you see I have to upload the audio file. I have to run this editor. You see the output is just I have to play. This is the HTML audio. How to load the image in background of web page? First, we see that the background attribute in the HTML document is used to specify the background image on a HTML page. Actually, if you insert the background image by using the attribute is background. Okay, what is the attribute is background attribute. What is the syntax is you have to specify the tag background equal sign within the double quotes. You have to use the path of the image. See the example here. I have to insert one of the images here, the same as HTML. Head and title tag is open and title tag close. Head informations are over, so head also close here. I start with body tag. I have to put the background attribute. So the background image will come in the web page. So this attribute is used to insert the image of the background image of the web page. Okay, background equal to you have to specify the path of the image. So actually I have to load the path in D drive and the HTML folder in some file name .jpg. Okay. Then I have to given some link also, that is h1 tag. I have to put some anchor tag also. If you need, you have to use it. Otherwise, you didn't use it. Just I have to insert only in background image by using the background attribute, and you have to specify the path of the image. Okay. Then you see the output is, you see, I have to upload the some background in my web page for the design purpose. Okay. What is the use of HTML form? Is used to collect user input. You have to collect the data from the user by using the form only. The user input can then be sent to a server for processing. Actually, we have to send any input of the form. It can be stored in the web server. That is the use of form input value. Here, the form element is used to create an HTML form for user input. Which element is used in is here the form element. The form element is used to create the HTML form. What are the form elements are available? There are different kinds of forms and different types of forms are input elements are available in form. Some of the elements are only we have to told we have to see like this. Here I used some text box and checkbox and radio buttons, submit buttons, and more etc. They have number of forms elements are there. We have to see only in some simple examples are used in regularly. These buttons are used in regular form design. So I have to explain only some four or five forms buttons. Okay. Then The HTML form elements. The form elements can contain one or more following form elements. It contains number of form elements. I have to explain only in 6 types of form element. First one is input, second one select, third one text area, fourth one button, next one is header, next one is footer. First I go for HTML input element. What is the meaning of HTML input element? The input element is the fundamental form element. Actually, this is the starting element. So we have to use for create a form fields. You take input from the user. So for this use for, you have to use for input element. You have to put the some data value for using the input element. For example, you show the simple text box. If you show any text box, is using the input element. See this example. Here I have to use some form element is HTML. How to save this? See, uh, if any, if you design any form element, first start with form tag is open. If you finished everything, you have to close in form tag. Here I have to use enter your name. This is the label. Then I have to design one text box, that is input type, the type attribute. This is the what you have to put. This is the text box, this is the radio button, this is the submit button. So you have to find out the attribute value. This is text meaning you have to design the text box. What is the name of the text box is username. Here I have to insert the username data. This is the meaning of name. Okay va, username. You have to save this, and you have to what is the output is come for this. This is the output of enter your name. You get the text box. I have to type my name is some name. You have to type any name, that is put the your name. This is the simple format of input text. Okay, then we go for next element. See, next element is HTML text field control. Already you see text. What is the meaning of text attribute? You have to enter the text only. It can contain minimum 0 to 255 characters, or minimum characters only accepted in text attributes. But if you want the more than one characters, for example, in address field is there, address it contains more than one characters and alphabets. Minimum you have to count the address of the one person. Minimum it contains minimum 100 characters. So if you want to more space and more information, so put in the text box, you have to use for text field control. This is the, it is accepted in multi-line text. That is the meaning of text field control. It's also used single line text fields also is accepted. Actually it accept in a multi-line and single line also accepted. You see the example is, you see is I have to use to text only text one. So first you see the two text, then I go for text field. You see this see the output is wait 1 second, I open the view page source. See what I have to put. I have to create a form tag open is, form tag is closed. I have to create two label box, first name and last name. Then I have to put the two text boxes, input type. The type attribute is text, so it accept only single line. More than line is not accepted. The name of the input boxes, I have to put the first name. This is the name of the input. Next, last name. What is the last name? I have to this also text box. The last name is the name of the input value. Name of the input value is last name. So here the output is first name. You have to type the name, and your last name is, you put this. This is your initial. This is the one of the text box example. Next I will go for text area. HTML text area is uh, the text area tag is HTML is used to insert multiple line text. Then you have to use for text area content either using for rows and columns. You see here the example is HTML head and the title. I open the form tag and close tag. I have to enter the address of the field, text area, rows. I have to specify the row, how many rows are accepted, that is 2 rows, and how many columns are accepted is 20. I put this text area. Actually I have to open the text area here and close the text area. The text area box how to display in the web page. You see this? See, this enter your address. You have to type. This is the text area. You have to use the attribute is input type is text. You have to use for a text area field. You have to accept in multiple line, but you have to use input type equal to text. You have to insert only single line character. Single line character. This is the of HTML text area tag. Next, I go for HTML the submit button. If you enter any input data, if you click the submit button, the input information will send to the web server. For this purpose, we have to use for submit button. HTML, what is the syntax? What is the format for this? HTML input type equal to submit is used to add the submit button on a web page. When the user clicks on submit button, then form gets submit to the server. The actually what is the meaning? I have to create one submit button. I before the form I have to put some other, enter the name and enter the last name. In text box I have to type the name of, enter the first name and enter the last name. Then I have to click the submit button. The form will be stored in the form values will be go to web server. This is the use of submit button. One second. See this example. I have to open the form. Here my label name is, enter the name. I have to given the some text boxes, name and a label for, enter the password. I have to use the password. Then input type is password. What is the meaning of password? The password acts the informations to hide from the others. That is the meaning of password. Here test, the information will display the text box. I have to put the type as password. The password mention any character, it can be converted to character, but you didn't mention any character, it not display. So here I put the ID is password, the name of the input tag here, input tag is pass. Okay, I have to one more add the one of the here is input types equal to submit. I have to create the submit button also. The value is submit. How to display in output? You see this? See, enter the name. You see the input. First one, enter the name. You have to see like this. Input type is text. It's a single text. The single text characters are accepted. So text. The next, see, Maresh. Okay, so first input type is over. Second, I have to create the label as password. Enter password. I have to put the is a password characters. Type this. If you want any symbols, you mention that symbol also. Here I have to mention some IDs pass is converted to the hiding. If you type any value, any characters or any symbols and any other data, it can be converted actually in it converted at which you have to mention the symbol that is the that form is converted, but it is hide from the front of the end user. So this is the meaning of password. uh, s- then I have to submit the button. You want to enter remove password? No, I don't want this password, so I put this. The information will go for this uh, web server. This is the use of submit button. Next I go for HTML select tag. What is the use of select tag? The select tag is used to create the drop down list box with multiple option. Actually, the select tag will used to only for you have to select multiple options field. What are the multiple options buttons are there? Actually, here the option element is nested within select tag for defining option in a list. If you have a option, you have to use for option, the option element. Then next one more element is there, option group. What is the meaning for this? The option group element can be used for grouping related options in a list. If you want to group in a three or more option button, you have to use for element is option group. If you want to send data to server, then use the select tag within the form element. If you have to create the select tag in the within the form element. It can be also stored in the web server. You see the example. Select here. You see this example. In the select tag is actually used for more. If you select more than one options, then only you have to use for select tag. Here, as usual, your HTML and head tag, your body and form tag also uh, opened and closed. Then use I have to use more than one selection, so I have to use the select tag here. Then how many options are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They have 9 options are there. I have to, if you select which city you want to go. If you go for any train, you get the ticket from the train. He asking what is the destination place, what is the destination place. You have to select the destination place. Here I put some option button is there. The some checkbox and option button and some other boxes are there. I have to use here in checkbox. So you have to, it's a drop down list box is there, some other drop down list box and list box. The multiple box are there. His select option, we have to use some, you have to select some any one options. So you use this. Here I have to put some other city's name. You see this, the output is, you see, this is the input. Select meaning I put the label box, choose your favorite city in India. I have to choose some other favorite city of India. Choose your favorite city in India. It can display some other city, that is Indore, Jaipur. You see, I given the option button. If you choose any one, if you choose any one in more than one option, you have to use for select and option element. Select tag within the option element. Okay. Next we go for HTML checkbox. What is the uses of checkbox? If you check attribute if you want more than one value, or if you want any one value, we have to use for this. Actually, the checkbox is also used in the input element. Here I have to use the checked attribute can be used in input type equal to checkbox, or if you used in type value is checkbox, the checkbox will be displayed. If you use the type value in radio, the radio button will display in the web page. Okay, the syntax is input checked. Okay, then uh, you see the example is form checkbox here. Actually, you have to open in the action field is you have to submit the button. The action field will open. You don't see this. I have to cut this. Just see, it is the checkbox here. Input type checkbox. The name is vehicle. This value is bike. What is the meaning of value? Actually, type is checkbox. You have to create the checkbox. Actually, we have to see the output. Then I have to explain the input. Okay. This is the output. One second. This is the input. You see, first I have to mention this is the checkbox. So input type equal to checkbox. What is the name of this checkbox is vehicle 1. Okay. Then what is the value of the checkbox is bike. Actually, if I click this, the value, which value is go for the web server is bike. That is the meaning of bike. Actually, the input checkbox, the first input checkbox value is bike. Actually, if I select this checkbox, the bike the value of value property is value attributes information only store in the web page. That is the meaning of value. In this input box, I have to put the value is bike. Okay. Next, what is the label for vehicle? Enna label? What is the label here? That is I have a bike. This is the label, but the value of the checkbox is bike. Next, I go for I have a car. This is the label. The value of the checkbox is what? The input type is checkbox. Value of the checkbox is car. If you click this checkbox, the car value will be stored in the web server. Next, I have to create one more checkbox. The label name is I have a boat. Okay. If I select it, if you select this checkbox, what is the value of this checkbox is boat. This boat value is stored in the web server. Why we have to mention here one checked? What is the meaning of checked conditions? If you open the web server, if you already checked in the checkbox value, you have to put in checked. Otherwise, you don't mention any checked attributes. Thus I have to clear this. Okay. You see, just you see the output once again. There is no checked. Everything is clear. If you mark only checked, the box will be checked and the tick marks will come. Otherwise, it did not mention any checkbox input type, mention in checked, not here I did not used in element of checked. If I marked checked only, that which checkbox the checkbox will display in the checked mark. Otherwise, it didn't display in the check mark. Okay, this is the checkbox button. Next, you see that I already told, if input type you have to mention the checkbox, the checkbox will open. What is the use of actually checkboxes? The checkbox is used to in select the multiple conditions. You see, I have to select more than one condition only. You have to use checkbox. What is the difference between checkbox and option button? Option button, actually, you have to use more than one option only. You design the checkbox. Otherwise, you have to use only in option radio button. What is the meaning of radio button? The radio button is same act like the checkbox, but it can accept only one options. More than one options not accepted. How to declare this? How to design this? One second. Yes. See this input. One second. First you have to see the output. After that, I explain it input. See. This is the output of radio button. You see is the it's a circle. Before itself we saw the checkbox. You see is the square box. But is the what is the difference between radio button and checkbox? You have to select more than one conditions. You have more than one options. You have to use for checkbox. If you select only one options, you have to use for radio button. You see this here, radio button only one selection. Other, if you select another one, the before itself it's closed. So you have to select only one option. You have to use for radio button. You have to select more than one options. You have to use for checkbox. Here, how to declare this? Here, as usual, input is type. What is the type? Which type of buttons we give? Here, type is radio button. What is the mail is the id of the input type. What is the value of this mail? If you select this button, which value you have to store the web server is mail. If you select the another one button, which value is stored in female? If you select is the third button, the other value of the information we have to store. That only we have to put the element attributes of value equal to male in first one. Second input type value is female. In third input type value is other. The value property informations only stored in the web server. Okay, this is the output of checkbox and radio button. Next, I go for HTML header tag. Actually, everyone know that in Word, in MS Word, what is the header and what is the footer. Heading informations will display in the header tag. Last informations and foot informations will stored in the footer tag. First we see what is the header tag. HTML header tag is used as a container of introductory content or navigational. What is the introduction of the web page? You have to mention in HTML header tag. Generally, the header elements contain one or more heading elements and logos or icons or author information. Actually, if you design any web page, first heading information will display in the top of the web page. So, what is the tag is used? Header tag. The element contains one or more heading. It contains the web page, and left hand or right hand side we have to put the some of the logos and icons, and author informations are put in the uh, top of the web page. This is that is the use of header tag. What is the use of footer tag? Actually, the HTML footer tag is used to define the footer for a document or sections. Actually, if a bottom of the page you have to mention any informations, we have to use for footer tag. What are the informations are available in footer tag? First one, author informations and contact information of web page, copyright of the web page, sitemap, back to top links, related documents are mentioned here in footer tag. அதாவது bottom of the web page. You see the example here, header and footer tag example. First we see that form header. This is the example of form header. Actually, I have to mention heading tag here. Header tag is open and header tag is closed. In between I have put the content of the page. What is the content here? I have to put the heading 2 in. This is the web page name, that is abconline.com. What is the web page here? In one more paragraph is world number one shopping site. It comes in top of the web page. This is the meaning of form header tag. Okay, it is the how to display in output is, you see. So actually, what is the website web page or a site name is abconline.com. The I have to put the paragraph here. One is the world number one shopping site. If you insert the background image, if you insert any logos and symbols or everything, you know that what are the tags are available. You have to design the web page for in attractively. Okay. Next, I see footer tag example. Once again. This is the footer tag example. What are the informations are available? Actually you have to see the output, then I can explain it. This is the output. This is the output. This is the input. Already I told you footer tag will display in the end of the page. Actually, I have to I didn't mention in the header tag in this example. That's why only it can display in the top of the page. Actually, I have to put in some of the header and some images are load. After that I have to enter the footer tag. It can be display in the end of the page. What are the informations are available in the end of the pages? Who is posted by this web pages? What is the contact address of the web pages? What are the mail address? These all the informations come under with web page. Actually, I didn't mention any background images or anything. Just I have to give the some example of the footer tag. Then only it can display in the top of the page. If you mention in footer tag, it can be display only in end of the page, that is bottom of the page. These are the attributes are available in the HTML form tags. Thank you.